Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Chemistry Polar. Now in today's session we will discuss about the Beckmann rearrangement, Beckmann fragmentation and some previous year example based on the Beckmann rearrangement and Beckmann fragmentation. Now let's see the Beckmann rearrangement. First see the Beckmann rearrangement. Now the Beckmann rearrangement is the acid catalyzed rearrangement of the oxime, that is aldoxime or ketoxime, to the corresponding amide. Okay. Now, which acid used for the Beckmann rearrangement or acid catalyst used for the Beckmann rearrangement? First one is H2SO4, then P2O5, then PCl5, SOCl2, phenyl chloride, then SO3, BiCl3, then tosyl chloride for making the better living group. Okay, then acidic chloride. Simply write this structure like this: CS3C double bond OCl. This also used for the making this better living group, etc. Okay, now the reaction goes through the for the acyclic systems. Okay, for the acyclic systems, the reaction goes through the linear nitroleum ion. Linear nitroleum ion form only in case of the acyclic systems and not in the cyclic systems. Okay, why not form in the cyclic system? Because let's see this reaction for the formation of the caprolactam or epsilon caprolactam. The condition is same, H2SO4 and heating condition. We get here that is a 7 member ring. Okay, 7 member amide rings. That is a epsilon caprolactam. For this reaction, the mechanism we see after the mechanism of these reactions. Okay, in 7 member ring, the linear nitroleum ion is not formed. Okay, so let's see the mechanism for the acyclic systems. Okay, or Beckmann rearrangement in the acyclic systems. Mechanism for this reaction. Now in first step, in the presence of H2SO4 and heating condition, this lone pair on the hydroxides abstract this proton, we get C double bond N OH2 positive. Okay, and this pH rings. Now at this stage, the living groups, that is the OH2 positive groups and this phenyl rings is in the same plane. Okay, is in the same plane and trans to each other. So there is a migration of the phenyl ring from this carbon to the electron deficient nitrogen like this, or simply say that it fill electrons, that is bonding electrons to the electron deficient or this anti-bonding orbital. This is bonding, this is anti-bonding orbital. So this bond is migrated from here to here. This bond migrates from this carbon to the electron deficient nitrogen, and this water molecule is div. This is a minus H2, and there is a formation of the linear nitroleum ion, C triple bond N positive and pH. This is the linear nitroleum ion. After the formation of the linear nitroleum ion, the water molecule attack at the electron deficient this carbon, and we get pH. Okay, C C double bond N. This water molecule is attacked here. This pH. Again, this abstraction of proton. Okay. Now we get the final product, that is amide, like this. Okay. So this is formation of the amide from the oxime, that is the ketoxines. Okay. This is the all about the mechanism for these reactions. Now let's see the mechanism of the cyclic systems. Mechanism of Beckmann rearrangement in case of the cyclic systems. Let's take an example of this oxime. In presence of H2SO4 and heating condition. Just 1 minute. Okay. H2SO4 and the heating conditions. Now again there is first step is same, abstraction of the proton from the acid. We get C double bond N, H2O positive. This migration of this group, that is a trans to the leaving group. There is formation of the 7-member ring. The carbon atoms from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This formation of the 7-member ring. Again, water molecule attack at this electron deposition center. We get 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this is a 7-member ring. This water is attacked here. Now again, abstract the proton from the through the nitrogens, and there is a formation of the amide. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is the structure of epsilon caprolactam, and this epsilon caprolactam used for the synthesis of the nylon 6 polymers. Okay, so this Beckmann rearrangement is useful for the industrial purpose. Okay, because for the polymerization reaction of the nylon 6 polymer, this starting material is used. Okay, now and see here, in this case there is a no formation of the linear nitroleum ion. Only linear nitroleum ion is formed in the case of the acyclic systems and not in the cyclic system because of the ring strain. Okay, now let's see the another example for the Beckmann rearrangement. The example is like this. H2SO4, heating condition, THF, K2CO3. Okay, now in this example also there is a migration of the group, that is a trans to the OH groups, and we get the product like this. Simply write 6-member ring in which nitrogen is here. Okay, this product is formed. This is a weight. Okay. Now let's see another example. The structure of camphor. Now, first condition is hydroxylamine. Okay. Then second is acetyl chlorides, or simply write the structure like this: CH3C double bond O Cl as acetyl chlorides. Okay. Now look towards this example. In this example, first step is formation of the corresponding oxide, that is the ketoxines. Now let's form the ketoxine in first step of this reaction. Okay, this OH is here. Now after that, the second condition is ACCl, that is a acetyl chlorides. Okay. Now in this example, this migrating group is a tertiary. Okay, migrating group is tertiary, and remember one thing is that if migrating group is primary or secondary, then only Beckmann rearrangement is possible. Then Beckmann rearrangement is possible. If migrating group is tertiary, this group is tertiary, then there is a fragmentation, or we call the Beckmann fragmentation. All the conditions are same like the Beckmann rearrangement, but in case of this migrating group is tertiary, there is a fragmentation reaction, or we call the Beckmann fragmentation reaction. This is the main difference between the Beckmann rearrangement and Beckmann fragmentation. Okay, remember these things. For the primary and secondary migrating group, there is a Beckmann rearrangement, and if migrating group is tertiary, then Beckmann fragmentation reaction. Now let's proceed towards this mechanism. The formation of the OAC is O acylation. Okay, O acylation is there. Now, why this bond is break or fragmented? Okay, why this bond is break and not the migration of this group? Because there is a formation of the stable carbocation, there is a tertiary carbocation, and another reason is that because of the polarization. Because of the polarization, this bond is break and there is a fragmentation reaction, that is a Beckmann fragmentations, and we get the, I can write here, like this formation of the carbocation C triple bond N, cyanide is formed. Okay, for simplicity I can write like this: it is a carbocation, hydrogen is the cyanide. Now up to this step, which hydrogen is eliminated? After elimination of this group, these hydrogens, we get the more stable alkene. Okay, and if we eliminate this hydrogen, we get the less stable alkene. Now we know that the more separated alkene is the more stable. So for the stability, we get the final product. Okay. Now this is the example of Beckmann fragmentation reaction. This example asked in the previous year NET exam, that is the CSR NET exam. CSR NET December 2017 for the 4 marks. Now let's see the another example asked in the previous year IIT JAM exams, again in the same year, that is the 2017. Okay, the example is like C double bond O, first condition is hydroxylamine hydrochloride used for the formation of the corresponding oxime. Then in second condition, H2SO4 and heating. And third is Br2 EpBr3 is Lewis acids. Okay, EpBr3 is a Lewis acids. Now this question asked in the IIT JAM exam. IIT JAM 2017 for the 2 marks. Okay, now let's the mechanism for this example, and we see the firstly this mechanism in first reaction like this. Now there is a formation of the oxime in first step. Okay, this H2 and this oxygen is eliminated like this. Okay, condition is hydroxylamine hydrochloride, we get the corresponding oxime C double bond N OH. Now let's see second condition. If this condition is for the Beckmann rearrangement. Okay, the same mechanism like the last example, and we get the final product. Refer the mechanism of the first example. I write the final product of the second step. Okay, this is the final product of the second step. That is a amide. Now in next step, the condition is Br2 in EpBr3. Okay, this condition is for the aromatic electrophilic substitution reactions. Okay, aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction, and for the aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction, those aromatic rings is electron rich, which is susceptible towards the substitution reactions. Okay, or which gives the aromatic substitution reaction faster. Now look towards these two rings, that is the ring A and ring B. Okay, these two rings. This ring having the electron withdrawing group, that is the amide groups. Okay, and make this amide group, this ring is electron deficient because of presence of the amide groups. So this ring not gives the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. So as compared to this ring, this is electron rich rings. Okay, as comparison to this ring, this is electron rich ring. So aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction goes to the at this ring. Okay, so we get the final product of aromatic electrolytic substitution reaction goes to the para position at this range. This is our final product. Okay, this is a 3-step reaction asked in the IIT JAM exam. So this is all about the Beckmann rearrangement and Beckmann fragmentation. Thank you for watching video.